friends, it's been a minute. We are officially into the new year by a month or two, and I am currently doing a refresh of my home. I'm just looking for small little pieces that I can kind of replace and just give the home a fresh vibe without refurnishing an entire room. So the first place that we're gonna go is to HomeGoods to see if we can find some new items, just some fresh new pieces, kind of liven up the space a little bit. The HomeGoods around me usually is not the most successful. I do have to drive like over an hour to go to a decent HomeGoods, but we're gonna hope that the local one has at least a few pieces that I can bring home and share with you guys and just kind of brighten up the space. So let's see if we can go find anything good. Okay, so we were successful. I did find a few pieces, nothing crazy, but at least a few pieces to kind of just liven up the space, bring in a different viewpoint, just see how it goes. I did have to make 2 separate trips to my local HomeGoods, so at least I went to the local one. The first time I tried bringing all 3 of my kids, which is always a fun task to do, but it just makes things like a little bit harder as far as like envisioning things and really being able to take my time and look through all of the different things that are on the shelves and try to like figure out how I'm going to style them or like how they would fit into my home. But I did find a few things and I'm really excited to show them to you guys, and then I'll show them to you styled as well. Starting with these beautiful little marble candle holders. I got 2 of these. They are a little bit different in color. But I think that just kind of adds some depth and some texture to them. I love how these look. I'm pretty heavy duty. They are like a heavy marble, but I thought these would be perfect on the coffee table. And then I also found I needed a new picture frame for my console table. I'm trying to really work in bringing like some more personal items, if you will. So like pictures, more things that are like my style versus like trendy items. So I found this picture frame. I loved the frame of this. This wood texture is so pretty. I don't know why in 2026 we're still putting sticker on the glass, but that's a different day problem. But I loved this. I almost thought about leaving the artwork. I wish it didn't have like the little size information on it because I thought this artwork was actually really pretty. But I did make something up on Canva that I'm just gonna print and put in here myself. So I thought that that would be really cute, but I love how this looks. The frame is just gorgeous. Next is just something small, new matches. I love displaying my matches in like a cute match holder. So I found this match holder and the matches in them. I think this was like $10 and it came with quite a few matches. So I'm excited to have this out just by my candles and things. You can't go to HomeGoods and not get a candle. I am guilty of already having burnt this candle. It smells so good. This candle was actually on clearance. I only paid $15 for this candle, and I mostly got it for the container or the jar that it came in. I thought that that was so pretty. I love the glass for spring, but I also thought it would be really good to repurpose post candle burning. I have a couple of candle containers that I've been holding on to because I have some DIYs that I want to do with them. But I thought this one would be perfect for like putting matchbooks in, or I've seen where they get like the powdered candle, or it looks like sand almost, and then they put the wicks in them and they can burn them that way. So I thought that that would be really cool in this. But I'm hoping that I can get some like personalized matchbooks from like Etsy or something and put those in this. I just think that'd be a really cool like personalized touch. But I love the container of this. The last two things that I got are both bigger items. This first one this was actually my husband's find. He saw it the first time that we went to HomeGoods, and I was kind of iffy on it. And then when we came back, he was determined that this was perfect for our space, which I love that for him. And I do agree. I think it is actually really pretty. It offers like an organic vibe, just something different. The texture of it's really pretty, and then the shape is very unique. So we found this beauty. This was also on clearance. I don't remember how much it was. The tag's already off of it, but I think it was like under $20. It is a papier-mâché, so it's not super heavy, but I love the texture and the shape of this. I think it's just super unique. So you can either style this as it is by itself, or you could use it for stems. I think that that is just absolutely perfect. So this was a good find by my hubby. And last but not least, I found, she's a little big, the most perfect pot. Planter pot, something for like my fake trees. At Christmas time, I could see putting Christmas trees in it. Honestly, you could probably use it for like a small blanket, or you could honestly just set it out as is and let it do its thing by itself. I'm a big fan of Checkers, if you haven't caught on to that yet. I have a large canvas of Checkers. I have checkered blankets. I have lots of checkered items in my kitchen. Anywhere that I can fit in Checkers, I just love the personality that it brings. It's just very me-coded. And so when I saw this, I thought this was absolutely perfect. It is, ta-da! How cute is that? I love the monotone, but it still has the checkers without like bringing too much to the plate. The container itself kind of speaks for itself. I thought this was perfect. I can't believe I actually found some pieces from HomeGoods that I enjoyed. I literally feel like that never happens. For the longest time, I just stopped going because I was never coming home with anything unless I drove over an hour. And with a 5-month-old, that's just not the most joyful experience anymore. So I'm super excited that I actually found some things. I'm excited to get them out, get a little bit of a refresh going in the house. And hopefully you guys follow along. I'm gonna do a little bit of a mini home tour that I actually have filmed, just walking you through. And then I do have a couple of refresh spaces for like my bedroom, my front porch, and those are planned as well. So make sure you like and subscribe, and I hope to see you soon.